everybody. Happy Wednesday. I hope that you are having a wonderful week. Welcome to 31 Days of Lives. We are having a magic March for you. My goal is to go live every day to share with you a different content prompt that you can use to wave a magic wand over your social media pages. I want you to come out of this month feeling completely inspired for social media, to feel like, do you know what? Coming up with post ideas isn't a problem anymore because Amy has absolutely filled my head with ideas. So welcome to Magic March, 31 Days of Lives, daily content prompts from myself. I am streaming to my group, to my Facebook page, to my YouTube channel, and I am also going to be uploading this onto Instagram. So wherever you are watching it, please come and say hello. Because I am streaming via StreamYard, you will need to click a link that says you're allowed to show your name. So if you have any questions or you have any comments, anything you want to share with me as I'm talking, please do. I can see them on my screen, and I will be able to answer. The idea behind going live is that I can give you a bit more inspiration. So if I'm not really one to just give a bit of advice. I like to waffle. I like to explain my thinking behind these things, because I don't believe that a social media strategy is something you could just download off your website. It needs to be something that is bespoke to your business. And to be able to do that, every piece of advice that I give could be changed, could be adapted. So I want you to be able to sort of take on board what I'm saying, but hear the reasoning behind it so that you can work out what parts of it apply to you and your business and which parts don't. So I hope that makes sense. What I will be doing for you is going through different prompt ideas, as I say, different content ideas. So I have a list, I have an idea of what I want to be covering, but there is still space for more. So if there are any particular posts that you struggle with, please do give me a shout. I've just had an idea as I speak about sales posts, and I wonder whether we could get the wonderful Fiona Green, who is the creative copywriter, to come and help us with some ideas for sales posts. For anything that you can think of, maybe you struggle with sharing stories about yourself. By the way, that's tomorrow's. So that is the first one that I'll be doing. Maybe you struggle with thinking about how to explain what your business does. Maybe you struggle with what to do about National Awareness Days. I'm going to help you with all of that this month. There is also an awful lot else going on in March, and that is why I decided to do that this month, do this sequence, this campaign that I am running. There is a reason I have picked March. We have got loads and loads of awareness days coming up that we can tap into. There is events that we're all going to be linking into, like Mother's Day. We've got World Book Day tomorrow. We've got International Women's Day next week. We've got, like I say, Mother's Day. Then the most important part of March, we've got my birthday. And there is basically, I have something going on for every single one of those events, but also for even more in between. So I would love you to come and join me in my group if you're not already in there. And I would love you to come and take part with these daily lives. My goal is going to be to go live at 10 every day with a content prompt. But it might change. I'm a firm believer in flexible working, so there might be times where I have gone live a bit later or a bit earlier. You might have some times where I'm joined by James, my 3-year-old. So yes, that is the plan with Magic March 31 Days of Lives. So today, whenever I do an exercise of content creation with a client, I always begin with this following exercise. So before you write anything, whether it's social media posts, whether it's something for your website, whether it's a blog, I want you to do these 3 things. So the first one is to get it clear in your mind what your business goals are. So I'm going to give you a sneaky peek into something that's coming for me in March, and another reason why it's such a big month. I am releasing a brand new 12-week course, and I'm really excited about this because this is something that I've wanted to do for a long time. I will tell you more about that later this month, but that is not the focus of today. I know that my business goal is to reach that, is to share that with you guys and hopefully get lots of you booking on for it. So that is my business goal. What is your business goal? And then I want you to have a think about how social media can help you achieve that. So I want to get people booked in for the 12-week course. And the way I will do that is by using social media to share it with you guys. I will use these lives. I will use this event. I will use my special International Women's Day. My focus is going to be on engaging with you all, getting to know you and seeing what you need from me in this course. That is how social media is going to help me with my business goals in March. So do let me know in the comments if you have a business goal you're working towards and you'd like some help figuring out how social media can help you with that. Hi, Kimmy. Lovely to see you. I need to message you back, actually, because I know I've got a live for your group coming up soon, haven't I? So, yeah, do let me know in the comments if you know what your business goals are for March and you would like some help figuring out how social media can help you achieve them. Then, once you've got that clear in your head, I want you to think about your ideal client. Now, you may have seen a post from me recently which talks about ideal client and how I'm not a big fan of that phrase. So I've never felt very comfortable about using that phrase because it feels like I'm targeting my audience and that just doesn't sit right. I'm not engaging with you guys. I'm not getting to know you to sell to you. I'm getting to know you to build relationships with you so I can help you. So I needed something a bit broader than ideal client. And what I do is I have a focus more on building a community where I can get to know you, where I can help you, where you can help each other. I just spotted one little bit of hair sticking out there. Isn't that a pain? I actually do my hair for a live and it just looks like that. It's typical. Lots of people joining us now. That's very exciting. So yes, once you've figured out your business goal, I want you to get very clear in your head about your ideal client. For me, it is my community. You are my online supporters. You are Amy's Army. For those of you who are Harry Potter fans, you may have picked up on the reference there. There is Dumbledore's army in Harry Potter, and I have Amy's Army, an army of mums in business who are making a difference on social media, who are making change, who are helping other women through the different skills that they have. So that is, you are my online army. You are all on a mission to make a difference with social media, and I am there. I am your Dumbledore, commanding you all and helping you to achieve that goal. So writing down your different elements of your online army, who they are, what they do, maybe where they live, that might be relevant for you. I often say that mine is a mum of 2 kids and they're both at primary school. It just always feels about right because mine are actually year 2 and in preschool, but it's about the same age, so that always feels about right. Writing a list of your ideal client can also give you some content prompt ideas, so an exercise well worth doing. Hi, Steph. Hi, Cheryl. Lovely to see you. Steph is also taking on the challenge of going live every day. I've got a feeling we will need to help each other halfway through the month because it's daunting. I've seen other people do it and think, wow, they're brave. What an incredible achievement. So hopefully I'll manage it as well. 31 days of lives. Before you do any of these content cues, follow any of these content prompts, these are the 3 exercises I want you to do. Check your business goals, remind yourself of your online army, and this is the one that a lot of people get stuck on, choose your chosen one. So I do have a financial goal in mind for March. I've been working with my business coach and I have been working on feeling more comfortable with knowing that I have a financial goal. And it's been really helpful for me. But that financial goal is then supported by social media, if that makes sense. To make sure social media is successful, I genuinely believe you need to be promoting one thing. So you might feel like, oh my goodness, I need to make this set amount of money. I need to sell as much as I can. So I'm going to get everything out there. That, in my humble opinion, is a massive mistake because people will not get to know you as a certain person. They won't get to know you as the go-to person for your thing. They will get confused because they won't really understand what you're about. I genuinely if I can say this with kindness, I often go onto people's timelines and I just don't really get what they do. But when you talk to them and you say, what's your favorite thing? What's the best thing that you do? Straight away they'll talk about it and they will be so passionate about it. That comes across. And it's that I want you to get on your social media. So the easiest way to choose your chosen one, what's your favorite thing to do? So mine currently is my monthly planning workshops. We had one last night. It went amazingly. It really sparked loads of content ideas. I really enjoyed it. So since December, that has been my chosen one, although there was a time where I was promoting my confidence masterclass last month. And that has really helped because my January workshop had 6 ladies on it, which is the most I've ever had. So I know when I'm focusing on that one thing, it works. People get to know that that is what I can provide. Then in February, I was focused on talking about my confidence masterclass. And in March, I will be talking to you guys about my 12-week course. So you can see how my social media is supporting my business goals. So let me know how you feel about choosing just one thing to promote for a month. As an aside, I actually recommend that you do it for longer, but even I am swapping each month at the minute. So let's have a look at the comments now that we've come to the end of that. Just a quick recap. I want you to write down your business goals, write down your ideal client stroke online army, and I want you to write down your chosen one for March. So before you start planning your content, those are the 3 things you need to have in mind. Kimmy says that she is targeting her audience via social media. Perfect. So that think about you're engaging them rather than targeting them, because that's what social media is there for. It's to get to know your audience and having relationships with them. We're not just pointing at them. We're not just point and shoot. So Steph says about your lives. Kimmy says, I've just gone live, if you will, on my story. Kimmy's just gone live on her stories, which was really scary. Well done. It's a great way to engage with your audience, as a perfect example here. And you're thinking about going live on your own profile. Do you know what? I really want to do that as well. Maybe we ought to encourage each other to do it. Because it is daunting. But anyway, so that's your thing to think about today. Before we start getting into content prompts tomorrow, I want you to think about your business goals, your ideal client stroke online army, and your chosen one. Get that written down before you do anything else. And then come and join me tomorrow. I think 10 a.m. is going to be right. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be back from the school run by then. So come and join me, same time tomorrow. I would love to see you, and let me know if this exercise helped you. I'll speak to you soon.